In the last several years, we are witnessing huge change in office setup, in office development. We are looking toward open office, flexible office solutions. Therefore, there is a big shift, and more often, in addition to regular workstations, there is a big need for acoustic solutions, sound absorption, and also some kind of special design element which makes office function and appearance more interesting, more artistic. Let's start from the fact that design solutions for office space are always following the technology which means communication devices, mobile devices. We are witnessing a very fast progress in computer technology, how our ergonomics is adjusted to new challenges with new equipment we are working, the new way how people are interacting in the offices. So there is always huge need to follow technology, office technology, mobile devices, and to find solutions which will allow new generations to accommodate furniture to new function, new ergonomics, which is required by mobile devices and computer equipment. The most important and most common solutions, perhaps tons of different acoustic solutions, areas for collaborations, areas for to integrate people together, in addition to ergonomics, in addition to regular, highly developed chairs with new technology. We will see lots of acoustic partitions and modular elements for offices. Let's start from modular poof, Tapa. I'm sitting on. The uniqueness is, first of all, I wanted to create something which will not look like a typical soft seating system. Yes, every year we are witnessing hundreds of soft seating chairs, armchairs, which are kind of similar to each other. The design, my perception for design comes from architecture. I'm an architect. I'm always inspired by modern architecture. I'm inspired by modern technology for elevations, for different elements, not only for furniture, for fashion. Therefore, I decided to create seating system which is not similar to typical armchair, which is not similar to typical poof, which is based on geometry. Geometry is one of the most important, I would say, driving factors in my design. Therefore, I employed geometry and some kind of special technology to develop modular system where we have 4 levels. Each level has slightly different ergonomics. You can use it as a stool, you can use it as a low sitting, you can communicate with neighboring people having different positions. This is the difference. And it doesn't look like a regular piece of furniture. It looks more like a sculpture, like an artwork. This is exactly what my point is. Modularity is a very important factor for modern furniture design. This is my point of view. In offices, it's very difficult to predict what will be the organization of department A or B, how people will work together in a few months from now. So if you give them tools that they can, rearrange furniture the way they want, they need, it will be very appreciated. Also, the cycle and usage of certain piece of furniture design will be prolonged. Tauco is another story. In modern office, we are spending more and more time, we are more engaged in our task, in work than ever before. Therefore, people are looking to some pieces of furniture and environment which is more similar to home environment, to hospitality space. This is why I decided to design piece which inherits from classic plywood bending from 60s, but also employs modern technology. There's always a question what type of comfort we are talking about in chair. Chair could be, a little bit more relaxed, could be a little more straightforward for dining, for eating. The Tauco chair is a little bit more relaxed. Also important is the Tauco chair could be finished in regular plywood, when you will see beauty of plywood, beauty of grains in different colors, and also it could be upholstered. Upholstered version has different feeling, different touch, completely different touch than plywood. It's nice to have combination of two. Pastel color generally refers to home environment, hospitality environment. I'm sure that pastel colors will find great appreciations among employees, among new generations of users. There's very many beautiful and very creative workspaces I've seen through the years, starting from very creative and unusual Google offices 10 or 15 years ago. But I would like to point out to one of the little office space which was developed by me a few years ago during Fuori Salone. It was a press room of Interni, where I started to experiment with different patterns, three-dimensional patterns for carpets, for wall coverings, for upholsteries. And we achieved very unusual effect, full of energy. And this project later brought me into mass production and development of different finishes for offices as well. And Nowy Styl, it's interesting that Nowy Styl was one of the sponsors of this development. Downtown Milan in University Statale 3 years ago.